Yesterday I took a beginner ballet class at the Opus School of Performing Arts. Um, it was actually a lot of fun. Um, I was hoping that I would like it, and I actually bought a little punch card so I can go back 10 times and do it again. I enjoyed it so much. Um, some thoughts I had going in is I was expecting it to be a little more physically challenging than it was, um, because I've heard and I kind of expect, ballet to be really controlled movements of the muscles. Um, and I think that if I wasn't in the beginning class, if I was in a more advanced class, it would be harder and more challenging than it was. But it was really hard, some of the dance moves, when you're not used to having to really think about like where your hips are rotated and where you're shifting your weight to balance wise. So that was a new experience. Um, some stereotypes that I had thought of ballet before was that um, typically it's younger females dancing. And so in this class, it was me and three other ladies. And I asked if they ever had any men come in, and they said usually they do have one man come and dance with them in the beginner class. And I'm also thinking that maybe there's probably more men in the higher up classes, just because, and this is another stereotype, but I think that a lot of men, um, the men who do dance, start when they're younger versus starting when they're older. Um, Body movements. We didn't use our arms too much since it was the beginning, but usually the teacher kind of had us try to position our arms like first position, second position, so it's you kind of get wide in some of the positions, but it's very hard to do that while either, balancing on one foot or, trying to focus on where your arms are while you're so focused on your footwork. We didn't use, well, for most of the practice, we were using the bar, so we were holding ourselves up on the bar with either one or two hands and then like lifting our legs. But then we did these things called waltzes, where you start at one end of the floor and you do specific steps all the way across the room. So we got to use the whole room space-wise, and that was really nice. Effort-wise, it doesn't look like there's a lot of effort. Like none of the moves that I did were super powerful moves, except for there was one move called a frappe, where you have your feet, like this, and you lift up one and then you like hit it on the ground. So if you are trying to have like a loud sound and hit the ground hard, that sounds, that move, there's a lot of power in there. But otherwise, while, you're really flexing your muscle and trying to stay upright and tight and everything, it doesn't look like you're doing that, because you kind of have this look of gracefulness and effortlessness, even though that's not really what's going on at all. I really enjoyed ballet more than I thought I would. It's definitely not a style of dance that I've ever tried before. So it was nice to be able to have this experience, and I'm excited to actually go back again. Half of the reason why it was so much fun was because the people in the class were a lot of fun, the other ladies there. And so that was kind of like another stereotype I had, that like ballerinas are very strict, and I guess it's a strict style of dancing. So when you're just watching them dance, you're like, wow, they're very poised, and but I guess that's not quite true. I mean, that's how they dance, but that's not how they act. That's not how they like always act at dance practices and stuff. So it was a very nice experience, and I look forward to going back and doing it again. I did film a little bit of my thoughts before going into the dance practice, so I'll put that on after this. And kind of, I was really nervous sitting in the car waiting to go in, because I got there early. I don't know why I got there so early. I was nervous, but it was very fun. It was enjoyable, so I'm happy that this class made me experience something new, and I'm excited to continue doing it. It is 5:35. I'm taking the 6 to 7 o'clock beginner open adult dance class at Opus School of the Performing Arts here in downtown Bellingham. I'm very nervous. I've never done a ballet class before, so I don't really know what to expect. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be more physically challenging than I expect, but I'm kind of excited for that. I like a challenge. I'm expecting there to be mostly females in the class. I know that's kind of a stereotype on ballet that I have anyway, that it's mostly girls. Earlier today I bought my pink ballet shoes that you need to have to dance. I'm wearing I don't know, I don't really know what to wear, but off of the pictures from the website, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, tights, and then shorts over the tights. So hopefully I fit in with the other people in the class. Looking forward to it.